Hey everyone, welcome to the Drop Zone. I am BE, and we've got Skin and Bones here. We got the Fantastic Four drop. We got some great drops for the weekend. Of course, we have the best skeleton in the world, Mo Knows. So, how are you doing?
You brother.
Sorry, little technical difficulties there. I had my YouTube thing not muted. So, come on, Mo, slap me. We need a slap emoji or something like that to pop up.
The VB drops so good, make you want to slap your co-host.
Exactly. Well, you definitely want to hit me all the time. Anyways, we got Mustus Pustus in the house. Thank you for dropping by. I guess I convinced him to gamble. I am going to feed the beast today. I think this is a better one than on Tuesday, even though Mo loved that secret rare. I think this one will be fun to have. We do have some numbers that you should be looking for in the market if you're going to snipe. I'm not sure if I probably should be sniping. I'm still using my cracked tablet, although I've got my new one. I just haven't moved everything over yet. So we got Big A in the house. We got Backdoor Kicks. Thank you guys for dropping by. And yeah, I'm going to say for me, not financial advice, but I'm going to go for it. I think the common will probably sit between 350 and 4. It's $20,000 retail on the 9.8. Doesn't always move over, and of course that could be just because it's hard to get. But it's 1967, so it's 6 years later. 1961s would be much harder to get. So I think that's for me. This would be a good bet. We got Doctor Strange in the house. Alejandro, we got Captain Obvious. Thank you all for dropping by. Let me put up a poll here. And now, of course, I got to open this stupid thing up. And who's going to go for the drop? So, Mo, are you going for the drop?
I wasn't going to, but I looked at my gem balance on my phone.
Now, you get a secret rare on this, I think you're going to be happy.
Well, that's the thing. The problem is I've gone through all my Iron Man profits now.
I know,
buying stupid Disney posters and going for Veve erotica. Between all of these current events or recent events, I might have to go for this. I might have to try to recoup some money. Maybe the ultra rare will give me a couple bucks, but secret rare, I actually kind of like the secret rare too.
Actually, the secret rare is kind of cool. It looks similar to another one they had. Of course, I can't place it. Yeah, Big A, I saw that. By the way, yeah, I saw the Elmon X kind of crazy. This is why we say be careful. If it's too good to be true, don't be going for those free mints. Unless it's candy and you're a bat cowl holder. By the way, I did contact DC, and they sent me a link for my free MLB pack because I am a bat cowl holder. And I did request to find out if I'm going to be eligible for that Batman #1. No answer yet.
Actually, somebody said yes. On the scene.
Yes, exactly right. So yeah,
listen, I wasn't trying to, be the dark cloud and rain on the parade. I just wanted to be 100% honest with you and MJ. Like,
we don't know.
When they send out when they send out 52-day update emails, that is normally the utility that they're sending out about. So, and there normally is a snapshot entailed, but normally you get something like right away. That's why I was like, well, they're just kind of like announcing this shit ahead of time. People were pumping up the back house in the Discord, and the mods
weren't saying
anything. And normally they'd kind of be quick to be like, hey guys, that's not true. Or they'll kind of like fight the misinformation and shoot it down. But they just kind of let it roll, and the back house continued to pump. So I think they were like back up near 500, 485, 490.
Oh, really? I thought, yeah. I was going to say yesterday I saw it go back down to, I thought 450.
Maybe after the fact. I don't know. I don't know the last time I looked.
It pumped a little bit, and so we'll see what happens. Like you said, we still have Action Comic #1 that in itself could pay off. So we've got a question here. How does this compare to Fantastic Four #2, which is a good question. Obviously a much older comic, 1961 instead of 1967. And I don't think you can compare them, and I bet you're going to go about pricing and stuff. I just think in this market, people want something worth taking a risk, this week, and I think they're going to go for it. Although I could be wrong. We do have. I'm super excited about tomorrow's drop. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I am excited about tomorrow's drop, which of course is the Jurassic Park original stuff, and I'm excited because it's only 25 gems. So I think that is a fair price for those. And then, of course, we got the Lion King. So maybe people are going to skip this today. But me, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to say screw it and go for it.
You know, it was your tweet. We said something about the high min count on Jurassic Park. Because I do agree. But man, I'm kind of glad it is because I got to get these. Can we just take a minute? Screw this comic. Can we just take a minute if you're old as fuck like I am and beat you?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
How cool this is the type of drops I'm talking about, man. Like this is almost up there with like some G.I. Joe Ninja Turtle stuff on my end. The animated Barbasol can is sick.
It's cool.
Bro, the Mr. DNA,
yeah.
I gotta get Mr. DNA. If he ain't popping in my BBverse, bro, what am I even doing?
Right.
There's only 13.90. Oh,
I know. I think you're right. It would still be hard to get them. For me, that PC. Oh man.
And the PC. Yeah, the PC and Mr. DNA. Gotta get these two. 100%.
That to me is really cool. But you know what? Maybe other people don't think so. We've been in this place before where we're like the old people are like, yeah, this is the coolest thing. Nobody gets it. Yeah, I don't really care about that, but I'll take it. I think, not professional, advice. I do think these will all go over retail. You may only make one gem or two if you try to flip it. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to go for it. Maybe go for the rebound. So.
Yep. Good morning, Captain Obvious. Dr. Strange in the building. Here's Ronnie Lido. What up, Ronnie?
Yep. Hey, Ronnie. Thank you for dropping by.
And yeah, the price on Jurassic Park. Price is right. 100%.
Yeah. Good job.
$25. That's great.
I like to give them crap a lot, and I think they deserve it a lot. But I will say, and I will give them props when they deserve it, and they deserve it. And they went to obviously management and said we got to change pricing on this stuff because we know these were much more in the past. So good for them. Not only less money, but even a lower mint, right? Because they haven't even sold out that last beta. The last one still isn't even sold out. I got number 43 common, and nobody gives a crap. So, yeah.
But here's the thing. Now, I've spoken about it where, like, what if in the Veveverse there was like a Metal Gear Solid, offline rating type game where we basically set up our, world, our Veveverse with traps and everything. And if like you can break in and get to my vault before a certain time, you get like a prize or points or something. I mean, what if I could set up my Dilophosaurus's as like spitting traps and you got to like Mission Impossible and shit instead of going through red lasers, you got to get through my freaking spitters. You know what I mean?
Right.
It'd be like college all over again. But holy shit, dude, just line these things up and just have like 20 on each side. It'd be sick.
Well, what's crazy,
that's how I see it.
I know. I think you're right. And we just talked about this on the flip. A lot of these things didn't have sound. These all have sound. Everyone has sound. Which is why I like the PC. Exactly. That's why I like that PC. So I am excited about that. By the way, guys, thanks for dropping by. If you can, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. If you guys want to make a donation, great, you can. If not, we love likes. We love subs. That's what we need. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. It looks like, now here's interesting, only 57% are going for this. So this is below my normal threshold, 65%. And I'm still going to do it because I'm feeding the beast and I'm streaming this. So somebody has to go for it, right? So I'm going to go for it. If that number stays at 57%, and we only have 14 votes right now, but if it stays at 57% and doesn't go to 65, maybe you should skip it if you are low on gems. But I'm going to take the risk. I don't think the common, uncommon are going to get you your money back. Rare might, or you might break even. But yeah, going for that secret rare. So we'll see what I have not gotten a secret rare in like a year. So
I haven't gotten a secret rare my entire life. I've also never gotten a legendary on Palm. So hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Palm.
Right.
When Batman Day rolls around, right, feel free to drop me that legendary Batman #1 so I can retire and get the fuck out of here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if you get that, now would you sell? Let's say it goes up to 25,000.
Sold. Sold at 15, maybe 20. I need 20K to get my weed business off the ground. Give me 20K. Give me 20K or maybe 15K with an angel investor if anybody's interested. And I will see you guys later. You want to get rid of me? 20K is all it takes, folks, and I'm out of here.
Well, Join the wait list, guys, because maybe you'll get 20K from the secret rare today. No, you won't. But if you want to join the wait list, yeah, you will not. You will probably get somewhere. You might get 100. You might get 150, maybe.
Let's not get in the habit of lying to people. Apparently,
definitely not.
My timer's stoned as hell. 55 minutes.
Ooh, back out.
No, yeah, I refresh page.
Yeah, so Lego. Everyone's been talking about the Legos tomorrow, where they don't say Legos, which is interesting, right? Like, why would they not say? But I think the artist isn't connected to Legos, so therefore they don't say Legos. They don't obviously they don't sponsor him. I'm afraid, although I think they're beautiful and he's a great artist, I'm not so sure those are going to do well, especially with tomorrow's drop and Sunday's drop. But yeah, like, see, this is what sucks. Like, these guys should be getting props. And what's the price on them? I didn't even...
$50. 50, yeah, 50, and 60 for the secret rare.
Right.
Oh, we're getting another pencil.
For the secret rare. Yeah, another and you can go just for the secret rare, right? So probably, maybe, I guess, try for the secret rare, which is what everyone's going to do. Nobody's going to go for the other two. And this artist is going to get screwed. Is the fee on that 2.5%? I can look it up. I'm not sure. Not that matters.
I don't even know where the hell it would show that.
I probably have to look it up on the article.
I just realized though, missed cross promotion. How come Eggo Waffles and Legos never did a collaboration?
Right.
Because remember back in the 90s, it used to be Lego My Eggo. Like, how come they never made like Eggo Waffles out of Legos? Like, how come I never seen that shit in the store?
That is a very good question. So interesting. Now, I did not know this, so I must be stupid. These are Elmon X. Did you know that?
Elmon X.
Yeah, the artist here is this is, I guess, being promoted. It says 4.5% licensor fee will be applied to Elmon X sales. 2.5% goes to the market fee, which I was kind of excited because I'm like, at least the artist is going to get a couple percentage. But I guess Elmon X is going to get it. So I did not know that. I don't know if did anyone else know that the what is this guy? Sawyer? Is that, I can't even, Sawaya, Nathan. Did anyone else know that was Elmon X? Oh, only toy. Actually, it does say Legos now that I look at it.
I never saw you coming.
All right, so now that they put out the article, they actually do say Lego. So, guys, I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. It's
FA
early.
Legos?
Yeah, FA Legos.
Damn.
But so I do think that secret rare, that's what everyone's going to go for. That's what I will go for. Yeah, Doctor Strange, it may not sell out. It may not sell out. I'm not disagreeing with you because it is.
This shit ain't selling out. 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. That's a little disappointing that it is that much. I do think we're going to sell more of these than we did on Tuesdays. Yeah, but I guess for Doctor, you're like a no way. And like I said, if you look at the poll, it's even worse. So nobody's going for this. So. Man, I've never been talked out of buying one, but now I am.
Well, it's a first for everything.
There is a first for everything. That's funny.
Ronnie Lido says, actually, Lego bricks. Legos is not a word in the Lego world. Well, I don't live in the Lego world. I live in my world. And I just call them fucking Legos. So obviously, you know what the hell I meant, Ronnie. But there you go. Obviously, that's some correlation, right? But yeah, I don't really know. I'm not going for that. That's on Saturday?
Yeah, that's on Saturday. J-Temp gives us a little good piece of information. I'm assuming that is all true. I just noticed that in the article, though, they did have the Lego branding and trademark. So let's see the art of the brick. So yeah, I don't know if they're endorsing it, but yeah, Elmon X puts these artists together. So pretty cool. He said, I'll spend $6.99 on commons, done chasing the SR and URs. Interesting.
I appreciate that, Ryan. I'm just fucking with you, man. Always appreciate knowledge. Until you stop learning, you start falling behind, right, B?
Right. Absolutely. You always need to learn. And if you think you've learned everything, you've learned nothing.
Let's see. Speaking of learning nothing, we haven't learned what the mint of the day or the minty fresh numbers are.
Yep. First mint is 186, 616, of course, 1901. Walt's birthday, 1922. Stan's birthday, 1923. Disney's business birthday, 1939. Timely Comics, which is the predecessor to Marvel. 1961 for Fantastic Four first appearance. 1967 is the release of this comic. 2005, 2007 are the 1 and 2 movies. 2023, obviously this year. And there's a potential movie release in 2025. So if we can get that at floor, I would get it and either flip it or just hold on to it. Don't pay extra for that one, but do pay extra for 616 and some of these other that you can flip, but not too much more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you can also pay extra and send money to our Cash App.
Yes.
If you'd like to support this show.
And if you want to support the show and you don't want to give us money, hit that like button. That also helps.
Yeah, why buy secret rares when you can buy us coffee? Think about that.
Yeah, that's true, guys. Forget it. Don't go for this.
The percentage of what's the percentage of landing a secret rare?
It's not very good. I mean, what is there? I don't even know how many are on here.
What's it like?
I was looking at something else. It's not good.
What's it like 0.5%? Well, basically, donating to Skin and Bones guarantees 100% happiness, satisfaction of we enjoy our coffee. So there you
Absolutely.
go. Cash App doesn't work for you? Well, you're in luck. We also have PayPal.
Right. We've got you covered, people. We can be sellouts on anything.
Right.
So,
we got to show the people.
Yep. And we can even do this. We can even do this right here. Although I think last time this didn't work. If you can't scan.
Oh, you got your link ready? Oh,
I got the links ready. That
man
don't
is
work.
On point.
Oh wait, will these not work unless I put them in? I got to put them into. Oh no, they work. There we go. So there you go, guys. They may or may not work. I don't know.
Let's take
well, you remember we had that issue with the biggest bro when he clicked one. He's like, it didn't work. I'm like,
yeah,
it was because they were together. So
let's see. There it is. It seems to work.
Sweet.
Gotta keep them separated. Nice. All right, Chad. There you go. That's how we do it. There's your minty fresh numbers again.
Yep.
There was a palm drop today. I don't really know if anybody gives a shit about that one.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody
cares. By the way, they told me that I could still get my name on the wait list for McFarlane's drop. But I didn't hear how to do that. So because of owning that guy, I guess you got to do something different, right? Is that how it works?
Biggest bro, see?
What happened?
You mentioned his name and he is.
Nice. See, he came in. What's going on, man?
Oh, it's funny. Good to see you, biggest bro.
Yeah, we got.
What were you saying? Sorry, I was.
Oh no! I saw. I forgot. I saw that you were on or gonna be on some spaces, or you were on yesterday, something like that. The biggest bro. So I think he was on with Captain Obvious too. Sorry that I'm not. Yeah. So keeping active in the community.
Very nice. Very nice.
Unlike me.
It's hard to stay active, man. It's really hard to stay active. Yo, what up, Rewind?
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Oh, J Temp in the building, by the way. What up, J Temp? Sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like I said, I hang out like in these discords, and like, what if I was someone who's just like, oh man, hardcore this, and you see the Elmon X, I'm up late at night, I'm ripped. God, it's so cool. And I'm like, oh shit, while it's trained. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's just so disheartening. Again, that's why I do love Veve and some of these closed ecosystems. It's so much easier.
Yeah, I mean, people fought me on that for such a long time, just like, and they were, of course, the big whales. And I understand they wanted control of their collectibles and stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? If somebody steals my crap, there's actually a chance I can get it back, where there's zero chance if it's sold on OpenSea. I just don't care about that. And you've said this all along, that you never thought that like Disney would ever let their babies go, right? Like it's only going to be
no.
Yeah, there's no way.
No, I definitely didn't. But I also thought that interoperability was going to be a bigger deal, maybe early on, because it was like the wild, wild west. Right. You know what I mean? It was just everybody releasing projects, some were legit, some were pump and dump, some were scams, but it all took place out in the wild, wild west of like OpenSea. So everyone
Right.
just kind of assumed like, oh, that's the only place where the money is. But then like HRO kind of showed that it's not really the case, and people kind of were quick
Exactly.
to point out the fact of like, well, they're just trading cards. They're not the actual collectibles.
Right.
And then, Batman comes out, and I guess, yeah, because it's unrareable, it's somewhat of an excuse, I guess. But I don't know, man. Like, if these things really would have been doing that well on OpenSea and stuff like that, I think Batman would have sold at least more than a handful. Um, yeah, I don't
Completely
know.
agree. It's just
I think,
again, don't you think? I mean, we have to remember, even though we've been doing this for 2 years, 3 years, whatever you've been in here, a year, whatever, it's still so new. Like we got to think back to maybe even before the internet exploded. Let's say back in 94, 93. Well, obviously it goes back to it goes back to the 70s, but
yeah, but we
BB
weren't
if
on
we
the
go to
internet.
like right, if we go about like BBS, that type of thing, bulletin boards, and then
Yeah, 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 yeah.
then in college, around 1994, it was there, but it didn't really start to change to where it is until about 98, would you say? Where we started having search engines. Google, Yahoo was
No, no, it
95.
was
Yahoo was
earlier than
95.
98.
Well,
It was
Yahoo
earlier
was
than 98.
95, but it didn't
Right, that's
really
what I'm
have,
saying.
yeah. So, okay, but it takes years for these things to come to fruition. So sometimes we forget that. We're sitting here expecting it just going to blow up. We were here just so early, and it's still early, unfortunately. So,
Right, but it's funny because you bring up that time frame, and I know you did mention the early, early days, even when you start talking like, you know, military grade type stuff.
exactly, right,
But
right.
but I'm thinking more of mid to late 80s. I'm thinking of a Commodore 64. Used to have these two really cool Asian kids. Like they were twins. Ping and Pang, bro. I never forget these guys because I used to mess around call them Ping Pong. But they were Ping and Pang, really cool dudes. And they used to come by and drop off my dad boxes of brand new Commodore 64 releases. And I remember as I got
Oh,
older, I would actually go to their house and hang out. And they had the online database with the old IBM 386. Like, dude, it was crazy, bro. Like, so that's when I kind of think of like the first foray into the internet. And then the next step, I think, was like my boy hitting me up, being like, "Yo, you got to come over here and see this Sports Illustrated swimsuit calendar on the internet." And I'm like, "Okay." So I go there at
uh,
like 4 in the afternoon, and that shit wouldn't be viewable until like the next morning at like noon. You know what I mean? Like that's how long it took. You had to
well,
go to like an AOL
exactly.
Warriors room and like download the shit, like 100-part email. Oh my god, it was crazy. But so that was like 94, 90, yeah, like 94, 95.
If you want to be blown away, and I'm gonna put this in the chat. There's a documentary, and you can watch it. Actually, we should totally watch this on Kick. It's called Terminal
Yeah,
Madness. It's called Terminal Madness. All right, it's like 1981. It is like, first of all, I think this is the one where they talked about like you could get
pretty
like
sure I've seen this. I don't want to bring it up on your stream, but look it up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, don't bring it up. I'm just if people want, it's really good. It's like 25 minutes. They go over like the guy like sets his computer, turn his lights on and everything. And, we're talking 40, 40 years ago, a little bit over. It's freaking crazy. But back then you could download the New York Times, like other papers would do it. You'd call into the system and it would take whatever 500 hours to download the whole paper. But you could do this. Like that is, it even goes back further. I've told you I used to collect watches. I've got watches that could do stuff like that could, do stuff back in the early 80s that was just amazing. It's pretty cool to see the technology that was out there and the internet, like, it's been there. It just hasn't been accessible. It wasn't really accessible until the late 80s. And even then, you had to know what
Yeah,
you
even
were
then it
doing.
was still pretty high end because,
Yeah,
like I said, in my house we were usually the very tech forward, house in the neighborhood, right? But
right.
when it came to like PCs and stuff like that, my dad wasn't really into it. But he a Commodore 64 because he used to like make these little games and stuff. But when it came to like high end PCs, we used to leave that to my boy Rob. His dad worked for like IBM, and he was like a super genius dude, really really smart guy. But like what I think of, like I said, because my first computer was like a Packard Bell P133. So again, that's
Right.
94, 95
Right.
time frame, right? But when you fast forward to like what we're talking about with Veve, yeah, just think about the time frame we're in, the time frame we're going to be into. And that's
Totally.
why I always say like remove the viewer, remove the phone, right? Like, and that's where it all really kind of starts. this whole bullshit right now of having to look at it through a small screen, and like you're almost like controlling a puppet inside of the phone instead of
Right.
actually living inside the world where VR, AR will give you that, capability. But I look at
Totally.
it this way. You can say we need OpenSea, we need interoperability, blah 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 blah. If you build it, they will come. Veve built it, and people will come. If this is where they're going to have, Batman and the Marvel, and I mean, I guess Batman on Todd McFarlane too, but if this is where the really cool shit's going to live, where people are hanging out, and that's where the value is going to be.
Yeah, if that's where we're going next. I mean, I know people wanted to go there, and of course NFT. I just think the thing that I like about the NFTs, or let's call them collectibles, is for the whole thing of like back in the day with Stream, where you could sell your items for that one game, and there were people making hundreds of thousands of dollars, or Fortnite. Like, I just like the idea of like owning something and be able to move it between platforms for games and stuff like that. To me, that makes sense. Like that, we're there where people are buying the stuff. Now let us move it and do stuff. That's why I like the blockchain and all that, to allow us to have rights to the items we buy and to take them with us, because games go stale, right? Like, it'd be nice, and I'm willing to pay a fee to move it to another game if that's what it takes. Even a small fee to move it over for the licensing. I'm okay with that.
That's the thing. I don't think we'll ever be able to properly move, quote unquote, like I said, like maybe like you're talking about. Like, I don't think your Fortnite skin will ever move to Call of Duty permanently. I think there might be some sort of reference to that file saying, okay, link your Fortnite account to this centralized account. And you know what I mean? Like, what do you own here? What do we have here? Right. So you might unlock something in Call of Duty because you own it on Fortnite, or vice versa. But it's never actually going to move. It's just going to be more of like, does this person own it? If so, do this. If not, don't allow access, right? But again, video games do it already.
That's still cool. And I think that's, yeah. And like you said, it's already going. So if that's what it is, that's great. But, I like the idea of being able to move things around. But if that never
what does
happens,
that?
like you said,
But what benefit does that give you? There's a lot of there's a lot of bad things that can happen from doing that, but there's really nothing good.
well, let me tell you
So
what
you
I
can
think the
sell
good
it?
thing is. No. Well, that would be for some people. I think the
But you
good
can
thing
still
would
sell
be,
it.
so
It would just authorize access, and you'd still be able to sell it directly from your Fortnite wallet,
from the
or your
Fortnite.
Fortnite
I
game.
think what it is, if you say, all right, man, I really like that Superman skin, or I like that hat, or whatever. If you liked it in one game, the benefit is you're probably going to like it in another game. And if you can move it between games, let's say you do it within the family. All right. So Fortnite, and maybe they have another game that you like, you can move it within the family. It's
Blankos,
good
per se, because Blankos and Fortnite are both on Epic Games. They're both, well, they say Fortnite's moving to the blockchain in some fashion soon, but sorry, good.
No, but if that's I think that would be good, right? That would be good for the maker of the game. I think it's good for the advertiser. I mean, like, if somebody buys Nike or any of that stuff, it's free advertisement, right? And you paid for it. So it's beneficial to everyone. You get to keep it, you get to move it within the family of games. I think that would be cool. I don't know what the chat thinks about it, but yeah, I to me that would be nice, just because I see kids are already doing this. I guess a lot of these platforms are like, well, they'll just buy it 5 times. If they like Batman, they'll buy it in this game, they'll buy it in that game. But people are going to get fatigued, and they're going to spend too much money. And at some point, they're going to revolt. Yeah, and they're going to revolt and be like, no.
The microtransaction fatigue, thankfully, gaming has ruined that. So that will never actually be a thing in Web3 gaming, because, like I said, actual video games have milked the crap out of that to the point where it's like illegal, and loot boxes aren't even like allowed anymore. Like, you actually buying a skin is okay for $20, but you can't have a freaking loot box on most games anymore because it's considered gambling, and it's introducing kids to gambling, and we don't want to do that. Speaking of which, horse racing tonight, 10 p.m. We will do a ton of wagering, making picks. But yeah, that's tonight. But
check that out, guys. The
not financial advice. We don't condone gambling.
Yeah, but if you want a fun thing to watch and learn how to bet in horse racing, go check that out. It's always fun to watch. Now, you're actually running this whole thing today. I know Tuesday you didn't. This is going to be your baby tonight, correct?
Yeah, Tuesday I just hopped on and called the races. Tonight I'll be running it on my channels. So yeah, 10 p.m.
All right. We got Joe R in the house. Thank you for coming by. He says tokenized gates allow for permission, smart contracts,
Yeah,
public ledger. It will be huge. Yeah. So I mean, I
that's
think
what
we're
I've been
all
talking about for as long as anybody's known me. Like that's how I've been seeing it. I don't think interoperability is what people really believe it is, and
right. And
so
if
far I'm
that's
being
right,
proven right.
you've been right. Just real quick, guys, you've got about 4 minutes if you want to join the wait list. We are now at 61% no. I told you if it's at 65% yes, that's usually a good sign that you should go for it. This does not look like a good one to go for. And oh my lord, am I gonna back out? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm starting to think maybe I'm not gonna go for it. Which would suck, right? Like this would be, I think they messed up by not making the 7,500 first of all, but at least they didn't charge us $20 for it or $10. But yeah, I might be talked out of this. As far as I can see, if I were you guys, I would not take the risk unless you really like this comic.
no, but you
Guys,
could
don't check it out.
you could take a risk if you want to believe that today was an unbelievable day. We got the Beehive, and then also on it's the Blue Beetle. So if you want to put
Yes.
any sort of wordplay in there,
And I don't think
course,
anyone's
now
going for that. Right.
now Palm wants to be funny and refresh.
Yeah, nobody's going
Yeah,
for that.
I can't see myself going for this comic.
I've been burned too much. I'm gonna go for the big ones. There's a couple left. Do you guys play Fortnite? I used to play just to play with my son. Mo, I'm sure you're like an expert at it. You've actually built games for it.
Well, I was
Right?
about to say more on the creative front. I gotta listen. Prior to these kids taking Adderall and freaking building in like half a second, up until
Right.
then, I was able to hang with a controller on PC, which was very hard to do back early on. But anyway, I also have one of the most popular creative maps that ever existed on Fortnite. Go look it up. Mo's Grapple Course has insane amounts of views. Was the first non-professional published map. I made a shit ton of money off that map. So yeah, a lot of people know me in the creative world from that. And I still have a code. I still make maps to this day. But not really on the playing part of it.
That's pretty cool though. But yeah, I'm playing. It's been a little while though. My son stopped playing for like a year and a half, and he just started up again. So I think people got. I know a lot of his friends got fatigued by that game, but I think they're all going back now. So, what's up, Tony Dolce? Thank you for coming by. You got about a few seconds here if you want to join the wait list. About 50 seconds if you want to go for the comic. I will go for it. And
Yeah,
then I
zero
will
build on
try to flip.
Fortnite. That's what brought my friends back because they, Fortnite got to the point where I was still keeping up with these cracked out freaking teenagers, and I would be at the top of these towers battling like teams of 4, and I'd be like, "Yo, what the hell's my team?" And it got to the point where they're like, "Bro, we just can't do that." So like, they'd be at the bottom just looking up. So now that no build came out, they actually did come back, and my one buddy still plays because you actually get a kick out of this. So they tap into his like old ass collectible spirit. They come out with these Terminator drops. They come out with Star Wars drops.
Yeah, the
And he's like,
Terminator
"Bro,"
stuff. I saw that. Yeah.
he's like, "I don't want to play Fortnite anymore." He's like, "They come out with Terminator, bro. I gotta play this shit." I'm like, "Haha, they got you."
I just watched that movie with my son, Terminator 2, and he goes, "Oh, they got that, they got her on Fortnite." I'm like, "Oh, you got to be kidding." It was just pure luck that we watched it and he was playing Fortnite. Yeah, and then he showed it to me. They're pretty cool, right? So, if it gets people to come back in, that's all you need, right? Just stuff to pull people back in. So,
Yeah, I bought the Skull Trooper when it first came out, the Ghoul Trooper, and if you had both of those in your account, my boy sold his account at peak. I think it was like 7,500. I think he sold it for.
oh wow.
And I went to go sell mine, and Epic was like, "Yeah, you're actually breach of contract if you do that," because I have the code with the partnership and stuff, so I got fucked. I couldn't sell my account.
Oh,
It
you're
can't.
kidding.
Yeah, because it says in the creator contract, I can't transfer my account to anybody. So if I
Oh,
sell
man.
the account, I'd be basically releasing. You change the email address on the the password, and you basically just tie it to somebody else.
Right,
But yeah,
right.
they could have actually like, sued me for damages or some shit.
Yeah, that would not be good. Of course, there wouldn't be any damages, but yeah, they could.
Well, no, if someone would have went in and like I don't know, I guess put up some weird shit because you could always publish. Like they could have published like some nudity or some weird shit.
Oh,
guess,
I didn't
and
even
like
think about that. And then it's connected to you, or originally was, and
yeah.
they can come
So
after you.
they would have come up to me or whatever. So
just real quick on the Fortnite, because I stopped playing actually that week that they did that first no build. Is no build now one of the games you can play? Is that how that works?
yes, it's like a full, like they fully embraced it. At first, it was kind of like in creative, but now they have like full blown, playlist built around it. I think actually majority of the player base plays no build.
I mean, my son, he would play. He'd be like and build like 5 trillion feet high in the sky and sniping, and I'm like spinning around, not knowing how to build walls. I couldn't do it. I'm getting my ass shot from
well,
everywhere.
the trick was you had to put down the wall and the ramp at the same time.
Yes, yeah,
So
exactly.
if
He
you
showed me how to
bound
do that,
those,
right?
yes, if you bound those and you knew how to do that quickly, then
Yes.
you would jump and have to put the floor down as you phase through the
Yep.
floor. So it was boom, 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 jump, boom, 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 jump, boom, 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 jump, and you have to do that while spinning in a 360-degree circle, which is why they call them cranking. They call them cranking 90s, because you basically just be doing 90-degree, do what I said, 90-degree, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, dude,
It is nuts.
it was a lot of fun, but
Yeah,
holy shit, man, I had to reevaluate my life choices. When I got good at that, I was like, man, what is this?
stressful. Yeah.
Well, because then I joined the tournament, and like I had no teammate, and like solos, you're going against really good players in solos.
Oh, I'm
And
sure.
I don't like to camp. Like, I like to be aggressive, and if I lose, I lose. I just reboot and go again, right? I don't like to be one of them guys who camps it out, and it's like, ooh, let's just sit here and get an easy, couple points. Like, I hate that shit.
Right.
So in solos, I would tend to get really, really like just antsy, and it would be like 7 guys in a tower, like different towers, and I'm like, yep, they wanted to camp, I didn't. So anyway, I got my ass kicked in a couple tournaments, and I was like, yeah, I got to go. Not try to be a professional Fortnite player.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. By the way, I'm gonna just drop off for a second. So
Oh
I can
yeah, do your sniping.
do my sniping.
All right, chat. Minute and a half. We can finally stop talking about Fortnite.
Yep, we can do it. Let's see if we get this. I am gonna snipe. I don't know if you want to throw up those numbers real quick again. Also, guys, if you are gonna snipe, make sure to go into your profile. Go into you hit the profile, go into my files, and remove those. That helps give you a little extra speed if you need it. Yeah, and there we go. I mean, you're gonna want to be looking for 186, 1967, and 1961. I think those are the biggest. The other ones, be careful on the 2005, 2007. I've gotten those on these, and they don't sell for as much as you want. So if you can get those at floor or near floor, probably worth it. Might be worth 10 gems or less. I'd be careful. I'd probably grab them 7 gems or less. Might be worth it. So if you get stuck with it, no big deal. And if not, you can probably at least get 10 to 15 gems, if not a little more.
There you have it. That's your minty fresh update. Chat, we got 20. We got 25 seconds. There we go. Minty fresh updates. MFUs, baby. We gotta get an MFU emote. That's something I realized as I started streaming. We got 15 seconds, chat. People sub to me on Kick. I haven't made them a single fucking emote. On Twitch, that used to be like the biggest thing. We used to spend so much time on emotes, and I feel so bad. I gotta go back and do those. I have like nothing on Kick. And I guess you don't have anything on YouTube. I don't even know when the hell you unlock emotes on YouTube. So
yeah.
Is it with monetization?
I think I think it is partially with monetization.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Hey, guess what? I can buy it, and I'm buying it. All right, let's do it. Let's see what we got.
I got in. Do I want to? Do I want to go?
Don't do it, man. You did. Yeah, you did Tuesdays.
As long as one of us sacrifices.
I did it because Mustus Bustus. I told him to go for it. I didn't want to screw him. I got 2212. I don't know what that's going to end up being.
Oh, you know what? I can't go for it because I actually need 25 for tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So be careful.
I'm gonna have to. Damn it! I'm gonna have to put money into Veve this weekend.
Why? Oh, are you gonna do
I got it. Well, first of all, I got to get the pencil tomorrow. I don't have the second pencil coming from the drop. I didn't get the drop.
Oh, yeah, I did end up.
So I have to buy the pencil. So it's looking like it's going to cost me anywhere between $22 to $30.
Sounds about right.
And then I got to go for the Sunday drop with Lion King.
Right.
Because I need to go for that pencil. So. Oh shit! And I got back-to-back breeding weeks coming up on photo finish. It's gonna cost me like fucking $400.
Yep. I mean, oh man,
Sheesh.
I need my glasses on. Fuck, can't see shit.
Wow, it's good you guys sold that Batman, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean, what is that at actually right now?
Price check aisle Batman. Let's see.
I'm sure you did a good job.
Well, I mean, me and Mr. Collectibles, we both sold at the same price. I think he had
Oh,
a
you
better
did
mint
too.
number than me, but
You got to do what you got to do.
let's see what Batman's at. While chat tells us what happens. Usapusis got an uncommon. Congratulations.
Ooh, 777 for 30. Not gonna do it. Too much. Although you might be able to flip it. I think I just saw $3 is the floor. Let me go check. I don't like checking because then I'm off my game.
Yes.
But
Pretty much like I suspected. What I tell you the other day, I'm like, these things aren't selling for anything more than like $8.99, $9.99 tops, depending on the mint.
right, totally.
So
By the
yeah,
way,
so basically I left like $75 on the table, but I flipped that in the casino to like another almost 1,000. So
yeah, that's
I think I did pretty
exactly
well.
right. I think you
I
did
think I did pretty
well.
well.
I think that's fair.
So I think I got back 2 Gs from my Batman basically.
That's crazy. For 60, what was it, about $60?
Well, you have the fees
Oh,
cost me
okay.
like 70, 75.
Okay. Not bad. Not a bad investment. Although not financial advice.
Not
Right?
financial advice.
What I was gonna say, guys, if you do collect the last mints, I used to go the last 25. You're safer to go last 15 if you can get them at floor. Put them up there. Just kind of check where floor is. You can usually be double, sometimes triple, depending on how popular the comic is. I'm seeing absolutely nothing here to flip. I had one that I could have bought and I didn't do it. So let's see what I got here. And a fucking common. Well, I'll just hold on to it. I know. Where's the smallest violin in the world, right?
Actually, you just reminded me of something.
What did I remind you of? I should have you critique my fan art cartoons that I've been making. I've been waiting for you to give me shit for them.
Wait
This
a
whole
second.
time.
Why do you always insist I'm going to give you shit? Can we get a poll in chat? Is Mo an asshole? Can we?
No,
get
no.
that?
It's not. No, I've told you this before. I like criticism for my bad work. That way I can get better, right?
Yes, but what do
So
I tell you all the time? I
you
hold
see,
you to the same standards I hold myself.
right.
And I
No.
tell people a job well done when a job well done. And you've done a job well done on both of them. I might say that your second one was a little bit lazier than the first one.
Yeah, the first one was fun.
But you also
Actually,
try to do something like a visual effect that is not easy to pull off, which was like the 3D effect of the grenade going down into the road. So I could show you how to do that one day. But I understood what you were trying to do.
right.
So
That's
I don't know. Has chat seen it? Is that something we can pull up?
I don't think they have seen it. I don't know if they want to see it. But you could show both of them. Actually, I think I have 3. I think I did a third one. I don't remember it now.
I think chat's on life support. Chat, you awake?
Yeah, what's going on here, guys? We still have Big A still here. Most definitely an a-hole. Yeah,
that's all right though.
We love them.
Everyone tells me that. You're a dick, but you're my favorite dick. It's kind of like Stifler
exactly
from
right.
American Pie.
Oh, where's
you're
that
such a dick, Stifler. But you're our dick.
Totally.
This was the first one.
Oh, this one was horrible. It was so horrible. It was good.
I don't know if we can actually get the sound, but
I was to say we don't get the sound. So there you go. He's walking, and boom, dead.
See, that was good.
Oh, I just heard it. There you go. Barely heard it, but I heard it in the background.
Oh, you might have heard it through my freaking headset.
1957.
That's how loud it is for me, so that's good.
Oof. Didn't I have a third one? I think I did 3. Wow, 495. Not doing very well, guys. Which one was that? Oh yeah, that one. There's a grenade and boom. Yes. Only the best, guys. Wasn't there a third one? I think there was one after.
Oh, was there a third one? I only seen 2.
Yeah, I thought
on this one here, what you could have done is just use like a scale effect. Well, again, if you want to use fucking Canva.
Well, because I'm watching TV with the Be the boss.
Yeah. But anyway, you can probably scale things on Canva. But anyway, as you have it doing the loop, you just scale it down. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's exactly what I should have done. Right. Like that. But then you have to do
Just
it
to give
frame
it the
by
illusion
frame.
of falling.
But what is
Well, they don't have
cool?
keyframes. You don't have keyframes
No,
on.
they not on the tablet. But what they do have is you literally draw the path. You can draw the path, and then it sends it on that path, and you can smooth it out or make it steady or keep it jittery and shitty looking. So I just did steady. Or actually, no, I think I hit smooth. But yeah, it's kind of fun just to see what you could do.
Sure.
But definitely not After Effects or any of that stuff. But still kind of fun. 605
Yeah, I'm
for
still waiting for you to get
750.
into Animator.
Oh yeah, you know what? I've just been so freaking busy, and the
I
only
installed
time,
it. I just really haven't dicked around with it. But
yeah, I haven't dicked around with it either. But yeah, it's still. Man, this sucks. It's absolutely just crap. Oh, 550 for 874. I'm not even gonna do it. There's
oh shit! I just
kosher.
realized I'm.
Ooh, still looking for that 186. I don't even know how many have sold. Probably only 1,000 have sold. I'll buy that one, and I got it. All right, so I got 9,900 for 270. Man, I don't know what that could get. What do you think, guys? Let me try 699. Let's see if somebody buys it. Might be too cheap, but I'm don't care. All right, you still alive there, Mo?
Yep. I just
Okay,
realized I'm streaming on Kick, and I didn't have chat open. So if anybody's watching on my channel, my bad.
What's going on, guys? Thank you for dropping by. 7,300 are left. Wow, that's nuts. That is nutty. Which is why no good mints are coming by, right? Like that 2,700, right? Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Yeah. Maybe that is Ochi over there. Ochi, my boy Ochi, and over on Kick. That's funny.
Hey, Ochi, thank you for dropping by. We appreciate it.
Pretty sure it's a new message.
And nobody wants my 9,900. All right. Leave it up for a little bit longer. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be, I think these will come back up to about 350. So, especially if they're not going to sell out. Speaking of selling out, Mo, is that
Oh yeah,
your
did we
call to
ever
action?
did we ever find that album?
No, did not. Oh wait, how am I still pending delivery when there's 12 sold? Yeah, I don't know, wifey. That's kind of weird. Shit. Where did I put my? Oh, it's in the private chat. Here we go. So, guys, if you want to support the channel, there's this stuff. Don't worry if you don't want to. I get it. Why would you want to support a skeleton and some skin? But at least hit the like button. We always appreciate it. Ultra Rail, yeah, or Ultra Rare. God damn.
I mean, sometimes people just want to have have a little skin in the game. You know what I mean?
Right. That's exactly.
Toss them a bone every now and then.
Oh, I sold it. Okay, let's see who bought it. Who bought it?
Trying to find.
All right, so there you go, guys. I bought 9,900 for 270, sold it for 640. Not gonna make the wifey happy, because it's just not enough money for her coach purses. Just kidding. But easy, quick flip. Just show you, even on a bad comic, you can get something, flip it quick. You just have to know the price, and you got to price it right. What's up, boys? Yeah, Haas, thank you for coming by. We appreciate it. It's good to see you. Oh, you know what we should play? We should play yours and my trailers for the upcoming event.
Yeah.
I think that
was the plan, sir.
Entertaining. I think yours is better, but I still had to do something.
Actually, do I even have yours? I don't have yours loaded in the StreamYard. I could do that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, you never sent it to me, but I guess
I can put it. Do you want me to put it in Discord or let's see here. 250. Looks like, let me just check the floor here. Yeah, we're down to 250, then 260, 270, 280. So thin floor, but not a good floor if you bought this at retail like I did. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. We'll see. I mean, if the Veve verse and Veve ever become anything, this comic would obviously be worth something. Man, do you remember the days that these scenes were just like $100 for common or 50? I mean, it was outrageous.
I mean, they never truly were that price, but that's what people were paying for them.
Yeah, I mean, people were tricked into paying. By the way, the guy I sold mine to put it up for $11.99 for that 9,900. I think he's crazy, although I do think he could probably get
I'll be right back and
$9.99.
take this call.
Oh yeah, go for it. So let's see, guys. Is anyone here actually sniping? I don't know if we have anyone that's actually sniping in here. Mo will be back here in a second. I'm just kind of sniping the market, see if I can pick up that 616 or any of the 3 digits here around that 250 to 3 gem price, because I think you can flip them pretty quickly. I'm making very small gains every drop, which stinks because I used to be able to make 100 to 200, and it's just not happening. Especially when, yeah. Oh, Haas is casually sniping. That's what I feel like I'm doing, Haas. I'm like not really seeing much coming up. I'm only doing the commons. I don't even see the normal common people doing it, which means they're probably doing secret rares, hoping somebody screws up. Yeah, it looks like we're down to 254 on the floor. Okay, yeah, don't need ultra rares. I mean, that's probably a good idea. Pick one of those up. You can, if you get it low enough, you can flip it. It's pretty cool looking comic. Also, if you like it and you can get one for cheap, that would obviously be a good deal. I still have not seen 186, so I'm looking for that.
It's a 187 on undercover.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. All righty. So what is on your docket for the day? I know you're not going for the DC, correct?
Nah, no DC. What is on the docket for today? Got horse racing tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Probably do a little Madden, maybe Madden in the afternoon. I got some of my horses racing. Outside of that, girlfriend's finally home from vacation, so I'll see her.
That will be cool. Yeah, she was gone for a little while.
Yeah, lucky her. Yeah, we'll catch up on some shows. Gotta,
Ooh,
those cooking reality shows that we watch.
What about the 90 Days and the other
No,
way?
me and her don't watch 90 Day together.
You just do that on
that. I watch on my own, or I normally watch that with Los Polos and his dad, dudes from Jersey. They're freaking hilarious. So they do like react streams for that, and that's normally when I watch 90 Day. Because
gotcha.
Well, I will admit, I do actually watch it by myself now on Sundays because I kind of want to know what happens this season.
Right.
Gino
Well, that's
and Jasmine,
exactly right.
Yo,
Yep.
Gino and Jasmine
Oh,
are the
God,
freaking.
man.
They're hilarious, bro. Are
If
you guys caught up? You and Shelby?
No, we were just getting caught up last night. By the way, if you guys want to get a rebound, obviously you can. It probably won't really be a rebound, but it's coming up here. 616 is on the market for 616. Yeah, we were just watching.
Shelby said she's saying that.
What did she say? Oh, Mo, I totally. Wait, what?
Because last time you said 186, the first thing that popped into her said was it's a 187 on an undercover.
Right.
That's awesome. That tells me everything I need to know about Shelby Cobra, and that we would totally get along.
Yeah, you would. She is.
Oh, that's great.
She is the wifey, and she's very cool. Much cooler than me. Ooh.
You don't give yourself enough credit.
Oh, I didn't get that. 405 for 5 seemed
people
like
publicly call me an asshole, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm totally. Ooh, 420 for 20. I almost did it. Probably worth it, but I'm not going to do it. I'll get stuck with it.
420 for 20. That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. 1111 for 22.
A year and a half ago.
Right, exactly. So somebody bought it. The 1111. If you get those for floor, you'll at least get 15, maybe 19.99. Those don't go for much, as much as they used to. I used to get 111 for them, but yeah. Those were the days.
Holy shit.
Those were the days.
I remember
Now,
you were here.
right, Shelby Cobra, did you get the comic? By the way, two gems. I should have gone for that. Damn it. Uh, we're waiting for our crappy sofa. We decided to go for the crappy sofa instead of the 10 trillion. So it's coming today. We're excited. We are excited. You know you're old when you're excited about.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was trying to think of a nice way to be like, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you have a new sofa coming today.
You know.
No, that's cool though. I underestimate the power of a sofa. I think my girl gets it because she's always sending me like these, like these nice sofas. She's like, oh, like L. I'm always saying like an L shape is what I need, right?
Yes, yeah, that's kind of what we went with. But yeah, keep going.
Because I can't be restricted on like this love sofa or like we're both of our legs are like sitting on the floor, our feet are on the floor, and like one person's laying on top. Like I can't get into that. You know what I mean? Like if you want to lay down, go over there and lay down. And I'm gonna kick it right here on the other part, like the L shape. You know what I mean? With my back against the cushion, feet up.
Oh,
Dude,
totally.
like I'm not about that couch life.
Well, you'll love the one we're getting. It can either be like it can be an L, it can be two shays, or you can put it all together and it makes like a bed. Like it's just it all like one. You just can lay on it, and so it's a modular. So I'm excited. It's not. Oh shit! I'm not gonna get that in my. Fuck. Damn it! Not gonna hit anything. I'm gonna be calm. Yeah. But I'm excited about that. I like to be able to switch it around, like depending on if it's just us or we have company, we can move it around to our needs. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, my buddy's got one like that actually.
By the way, the floor is at 2 gems, so I guess 2 gems is not a good deal. Yeah.
2 gems is the floor, huh?
Yep. There you go.
Yeesh.
So this just shows you, but it makes sense, right? Everyone's waiting, keeping their gems for tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, you think this comic could have come out in the dead of winter with nothing else around it? I don't think it would have done better than like $3.
Right. Well, it's just this market is just absolutely crazy. And people are picky, and we're waiting for this, big bull run that's not going to come anytime soon. God damn it, I'm gonna miss that too, fucker. Sorry.
No.
Fuck. There you go. We'll see who get. I'm seeing lots of new people too, so yeah, that one sucked.
New
And I knew,
snipers, huh?
yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna get it. Fuck. Yeah, I need a wall to punch. That would be better. Like I said, we should have like Patreon where you have a camera of my fist. It just tracks my fist and what I punch.
Sure.
Yeah, he's right. I hope they do disrespect the biggest bro, the computer, because that to me is the coolest one. But I do like the other two. And that Barbasol, I have one of those, but it doesn't hold vials. It is
I have
hollow
one
on the inside. Right.
I have mine's a WD-40 container.
Nice.
And
I
the
love
trick is always put actual WD-40 and oil and shit on the actual can, and leave a second one in the trunk with it. Because then when I have like a cop over my trunk and they see that shit, they don't want to get all dirty and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if they see like a pristine freaking can or whatever just chilling, they're gonna open it up, be like, oh, one of these things, doesn't look like the other. So yeah, a little quick tip for anybody out there using hidden containers.
Well, back in the day when they had that, and they're like, oh, and you get 30 minutes of of the cream or whatever, how many ever minutes. I'm like, man, that would be perfect if you had one that actually worked, and a can, and then you could hide stuff in the bottom. So yeah, what they should have done was had some special lock, so you couldn't just like unscrew it and expose it. Some little secret you had to hit, like A, left, right, up, down, or something like that, and then it would unlock.
Damn, you try to hit him with the Konami code?
Right.
Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start.
Oh, those were the days. Those really were the days.
That's when you got to hit him with the 007-373-5963. Majority of people don't know what that is. I think I've actually said it on Futters or the Flip. But real Nintendo OGs know that code.
Well, oh man. $1.50 for 193. I'm like, or 198. Not gonna get that. Not gonna hit the thing because I wasn't even close. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. God, somebody just put one up for $1.60 for 388. Won't get that. If you're sniping the floor, guys, there's some good stuff going. Oh man. Whew. What was that?
Huh, did that actually work?
Yeah.
Was it loud?
No, it wasn't very loud. I literally
Damn it. I don't get to hear it though. That sucks.
We're down to $1.75 floor. Wow. And $1.66 for number 380. Ooh, there's $1. Won't get that. Nope, not fast. Oh, I got it. I got the one for $1. Nice. I'll hold on to that and sell it later. Oh man.
No, that's what you reminded me of earlier. I was looking through the Stream Deck stuff the other night. It has the soundboard option, but I can feed the output to whatever output I want. So I just feed it to my mic.
Oh, cool.
But it sucks because I don't hear it. But
well, we heard it. By the way, we still got to show them the videos. Oh, and I just got the security. Yes. Just got the security warning. That always happens after I make a fast snipe. They're like, F you. We think you're a bot.
That's how they get you.
Yep. If I was a bot, I'd be getting every one of those. So it's ridiculous.
Toby said, you heard that up there. Chill. It's a $3 comic, babe. I don't know how she talks, but just...
okay. I wish I had your view on life. But yeah, I feel like I could have made some good money on that. But yeah, you're right. I did get one for $1, so I can't be too upset. But yeah, that the 197 for, I think it was $1.99. I could have made, I don't know, 15, 20 gems on it. Again, not gonna break the bank.
You got a couple gallons of gas?
Yep. I know, right? A couple gallons, like a couple liters of gas for people in England. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I can't even get into those fucking conversions. I'm usually too lit to even do American conversions.
Right. Why do we have to be so freaking like we're gonna do our own thing? Let's screw it up.
Are you new here? That's how we do. That's what America's gonna be known for. Right. Whenever the aliens finally show up and take us over. Rewind says Jurassic tomorrow. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we're all excited about it. I probably should do a video, but you know what? I think I've got some other things I got to do today, so we shall see. I will say, if you have been sniping the market, there has definitely been some good buys. So hopefully somebody in here got some of those good mints for cheap.
Goodbye.
Back up to 2. This will definitely go back up. Not financial advice, but if you can get one for $1.50, even $1.80, if you want some change, you can make some jimmies. Ooh, I need to change that. Yeah. I'm actually surprised I got that dollar one. That was insane. Should not have gotten that.
While you were streaming, nonetheless.
Yep. That's exactly right. Sometimes it's just it's total luck. Total luck. Oh, there's that 3. Oh, K-Slice. F you, K-Slice. She got that.
So should I be downloading export.mp4 or export.mp4? Did you really not name these files?
What did
This is what I deal with, chat.
Oh, wait, are you thinking I put it in? Oh, I did. Yeah. You mean the one that they're both the same.
I don't know.
They're both the
whatever
same.
About the show.
Yeah, they're both the same.
Yeah, it would help if you name them soon. What the hell they are.
I don't. That happened because remember I first sent it in an email, and then she said to put it in there, and I don't know why it wasn't named. Yeah.
Excuses. This is all I ever hear is excuses.
Do you think I'm fucking organized? Jeez, man. You haven't learned.
You can even change it after the fact.
Oh, I know.
I gotta hire Shelby Cobra to follow up on you.
Yeah, she might be good at that. I actually just a bunch came up for $1, guys. If you want to be
Shelby, what's the going rate?
2 just came up for $1. If you guys want to be sniping the floor, another one came up for $1. So there's people just dumping them, not getting them though. So if you're on the web app, you might be able to snipe some of these. Come on.
Shelby said, "Welcome to the club." Hell yeah! When do we meet? We have like a AA or a BA. Would it be a BEA
or SA or something? Guys, I'm being serious. If you are on the web app, I've just seen about $6 comics come up. I'd be trying to beat me at these because $1 is worth it, although they just stopped.
Financial advice. But you too can make 79 cents.
That's right. Hey, that's how it works. Another $1, $2 more dollars, and I'm not going to get them. That was horrible. It's probably because the screen's cracked. Oh, another one and another messed up. Somebody's snagging these. Is going to be a happy person. Yeah, you know, it's because this tablet's effed up. When I go to hit it, I'm missing that split second that I need.
Blame it on the pad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Still don't know how this happened, but yeah.
You remember that shit, bro? You remember when the fucking Milli Vanilli? Blame it on the blame.
And then I remember when one of them killed himself.
That shit got stuck. Whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, one of the guys killed himself because he was depressed because they lip synced the whole thing. I don't know if that's why, but I'm sure, you know, they had their 15.
Wait, is that true? If
yeah,
that's true, I gotta repent for like 30 years of bad jokes. When? Okay.
It happened. Go look it up. It happened fairly, not fairly recently, maybe 10 years ago, maybe even a little more.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving right along. Let's take a look at the new.
All right, guys, who is pumped for Cubathon 2.0? That got me all pumped.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Remember, we're always muted during those videos.
Yes. But now I'm not.
StreamYard is freaking weird.
Yeah, you gotta undo it. So there you go, guys. That is your warning, right? That we're about to have our Cubathon 2.0. And I know the best thing is that Shelby Cobra is super excited that it's on a Friday night. She specifically told me that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, scheduling for me, I probably could have thought it out better, but
yeah, we weren't thinking about your derby. That's going to be a rough schedule.
Yeah, I think we can probably assume moving forward we will not be doing Cubathons on the last Friday of the month.
Right, exactly. That was really the only time that it would have worked.
No, I know, and I wasn't really even thinking, because like real world, you think about like Kentucky Derby, you think once a year,
right? You're not thinking that you guys have a year and a month, right?
So. Yeah, exactly. So it's tough to keep up with sometimes, but now I'm starting to be like, all right, cool. Yeah, so. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine though. Like I said, we'll have some games. We're gonna have some pretty much more of the same. Yeah, more giveaways.
You're gonna have your chance to be able to talk to a CEO and some other big staff. It'll be fun. We'll have lots of content creators on. So yeah, it should be a blast. At least it will be for us, right? It's like, hopefully it's entertaining for everyone else. And we are at a $2 floor, and I'm thinking about stopping the sniping because it's not being very fruitful, and I missed all the good mints. So I think what happened once they kick me out, it does seem like my sniping ability is over. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you think you're like glitch in the Matrix?
Yep. I mean, think about
like a coordinated effort to take you out.
No, I just think like once they tag you and thinking like, first of all, I don't understand why it matters how fast I refresh. It's the stupidest thing. I can't refresh faster than a computer, right?
Kill servers though. If you let 1 million people just constantly refresh or use like plugins and shit to refresh, like that would
but they don't allow that. They don't allow plugins.
That's my point. But they shouldn't let. That's why. I mean, manually refreshing rapidly is the same shit. It's just unnecessary stress on the network. It's just
Well, but then you've got this market that you're like, hey, come in and buy, and we make our 8.5%. But no, we're going to totally screw you over because you're moving our market, right? And it happens to KCBMW, it happens to Andy 189, it happens to the best snipers. So it's like you're literally tying the hands behind their back. So yeah, I don't like it.
I mean, maybe Veve one day can be like, hey, listen, if you snipers want to pay for like increased server
I would.
capacity,
I've said
like
it.
maybe that would be something. Like a
I actually
freaking
said it.
sniper premium pack.
I had mentioned that. I actually think I mentioned it, and I tagged Veve, and KCBMW was all about it. I mean, we would totally pay like a monthly fee to get better access. But of course, that would be unfair to everyone else. I just think you should be able to just, refresh or come up with a better way.
I mean, it depends on what the access would be. Like maybe you guys just had like maybe like a rebate or something. But if it upgraded the servers for everybody, where everybody could just refresh as much as the hell they wanted to, without ruining the actual integrity of the network, that'd be great.
Well, that's what they need to work. Man, I just missed 2 good snipes, and oh my god, I'm not gonna get that. There's no way.
The problem is this.
Fuck. Sorry.
Rip disk.
I can't get anything. I'm gonna fucking. I might as well break this tablet even more because it's going back. I knew I should have pulled out the other tablet.
I mean, Big A is not wrong here. Easy solutions, site updates, new listings. You don't have to refresh. Yeah, but then it'll probably put it on a timer of refreshing, pushing the update. Not going to be real time. Probably put on like a 10-second push or whatever. Again, to save network, capacity and keep it, keep it in running order. Because it takes a lot, man. I don't know if anybody's ever done IT, but like, that's what I did at my. Well, I do it for businesses to this day, but that's what I did at the cable company.
So refreshing is, I mean,
I couldn't imagine 2,000 people just refreshing constantly.
But how much? So what I don't understand, what's the difference between that and doing it slower? Because that's basically what they're saying. You're doing it too fast. What you're saying
because
is
it pushes too many requests. Do you know what a DDoS is?
Yes, I do. Like
right,
that's what a DDoS attack. Yes,
right.
Yeah.
Well, totally. Right, but you understand how a DDoS works, not what it's like. Not
well,
what
no, I understand. Yeah, I understand that, but like,
right, you flood the network with requests, so it basically bottlenecks it and blocks it out. So if everybody sat there and you had 1 million users that were basically refreshing consistently, or F5ing any of that crap, you would basically be creating a DDoS on the network. Like that's why they have to put those restrictions in place.
Gotcha.
Because networks just can't keep up. It's just none exist. I mean, maybe one day. I don't know. Very, very tough.
Well, one day is not good enough. I need it today, and I need to be able to snipe better. Yeah, I wish they would have let me upgrade my tablet. I would have paid for that. But they're like, F you, we can't do that. I don't understand actually why they couldn't. It's all profit for them.
Right. Queue is open, by the way, for DC Palm for anybody who's interested in the Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah.
If blue is your favorite color, if you're a Beetle guy or gal or person.
Well, I told you I love dung beetles. Those are my favorites. So is he a dung beetle or just a blue beetle?
I'm not actually sure. I'm more of a stink beetle guy.
Well, I think mine's, I mean, it would work because I think it's a crap comic. So I think that would be apropos, right? So
you ever read a stink beetle?
No.
They are delicious.
Really?
Yep.
It's good to know.
A little salt and pepper.
It's good to know that that's what you like.
Yes.
That's what's good to know.
When we all finally meet up and go out to dinner, we're going to have fried stink beetle.
Yes.
And some brewskis. Yes, barbecue sauce.
For sure. For sure. So let me ask you this, just out of curiosity. Do they, I know they've got the ferry over to the island. What can you put on? You can do cars. Can you do trailers? How does that all work?
What island? Like Ellis Island?
like Long Island.
No. Wait, you think I'm on like some isolated fucking paradisian island?
No,
You,
not
you take a
isolated.
you take a bridge. You just drive over here.
Yeah,
Just
but
come
they
on
have a
over.
ferry. I thought that goes over there too.
I mean, you
No,
can if you want to be lazy. Yeah, but I guess it depends where you're coming from.
right,
Coming
right.
from where you're coming from, you're gonna be bridging it.
I'll be
Because other
bridging
than
it.
that,
Okay.
you'd have to go all the way past New York and go to Connecticut.
What?
And you could take a ferry from Connecticut and
Okay.
take that across the Sound. Now that I don't know if you put trailers and stuff on there.
That's kind of what I was curious if. Oh, come on, man. They already kicked me out again. I think I'm done.
Like
I'm
take a
done.
boat over there. I'm like,
Well,
I
a
mean,
ferry.
you could just drive.
Uh, it's
Yeah,
been
we have
actually
mainly bridges, like I said, that connect.
all the
Uh,
boroughs and all that stuff. Yeah.
well, connecting Long Island basically to everything. We take like the George W, the Verrazano. Then we have like the BQE, which takes you like into like Brooklyn.
Right.
And then they all kind of go different ways because some of them hit. I'm so horrible with my out of New York roads, but
Hmm.
it intersects whatever the hell that was. The Garden State, I think it is 278. I don't even know what the hell the road names are. But yeah, so it connects with a whole bunch of them, and then you can go, northern part across the country. You can go down south. You can shoot down quite a few ways. Tony said, "Ho, much do you think? How much
All right.
do you
How
think
much?
1999 ultra rare comic would have resold at a floor of 18?"
All right, so 19. I mean, there's certainly people that will collect it. That's a hard one. I mean, I think 29.99 could be more if you're a little patient. If you need to dump it though, yeah, I don't know if you're going to get more than that. 999 you'd probably get more for. It's so hard to tell. It really is hard to tell in this market. But like I sold 9,900 for what? 699. So that was at the time 2.5 times floor. So I mean, who knows? But as you get more expensive, that becomes harder. Well, I'm gonna go for that for sure. See if I got it. Oh, I didn't even get that. Fuck you,
Death Slam
Veve.
in 3, 2,
No, it was
1.
777 for 770. That one I thought was worth
Warning,
going for, and
warning.
so did somebody else. Oh, there's Haas 963 for 6. Got to do 599. You got to trick the brain.
That's right.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that. I actually thought I'd get that. I'm usually pretty good at getting stuff that is not at floor. But yeah. I said I was gonna stop, man. That would have been a nice one to get. Not a big payday, but probably like 20 gems. There you go. Papa Pangolin. I can't even say it. He bought it and he's got it up for 17 gems, which is I think a good price.
Damn, look at this shit on McFarlane. You can go grab a Bane first appearance right now for like shit. Was that like $20?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why did. Well, I mean, we know why Batman did well, right? But it didn't do as well as we thought in the end, right? Obviously, yours did. I mean, this is the problem with these markets, right? Like people are skittish. They're
The problem with the whole space, really.
yeah. People don't want to let go of their money, right? Like you've got it. Why would you do that? People the risk aversion is high. Let's see. What do we got here? What did Shelby cover? I'll be making alternate plans for what? For yeah, she's gonna go out with her other boyfriend.
Oh, but
On our Cubathon night. Yep. She'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna be there. The good thing is the wifey's always there to support me, except on the Cubathon.
Huh. I mean, even like the Superman, right? $181. What the hell did that come out? How much was that?
I don't even remember when that came out.
Was that the same price? I think it was the same price as Batman stuff.
And what is it at now?
$300 Matic, $299, $181.
I mean, not bad if you got it at cost, right? So
Yeah.
there you go, Haas.
But
He's
still,
got
I mean, that's
963 at 599.
seems really cheap.
Oh, the lag. I'm gonna punch somebody in a video game. You think that's cheap? I
I mean,
mean,
yeah, I'm just saying, there's only 333 of these things, right? So
I just don't know what's cheap these days, right? Like, it's hard to tell. It all just depends on if at that moment. He said he was lazy. It all just depends on that moment if there's excitement, right? So is there no excitement? Is that the
Uh,
problem?
well, yeah, I mean, excitement for sure. I mean, I think for me, 149. I think 129 is probably the point where I start to really second guess what I'm about to buy.
Yeah, right.
Like $99, I'll be like, all right, you know what, I can live with that risk. It doesn't pan out. You know, for instance, that there was like a new racing game. We were going to talk about it on the flip, and we didn't, but we didn't have time. Some of us talk too much, but there was like that motorbike game, and that shit sold out like relatively quick. It's like $190 to mint the bike.
Wow.
And you know, some of them selling for a couple grand, and you know,
But is it
project might do
real?
well.
Is it real or is it just, you know?
Well, this guy doesn't mess around. I'll give him credit. I may not agree with most of the shit that comes out of his mouth, this guy, but he made all the tool sets for Zed Run.
Okay.
He's a very smart guy, but I didn't like the approach of how they tried to like milk people for money with the tools. But set that aside. He made his own game with like these racing bikes. It looks like Tron bikes and shit. And
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I mean, he's already got a working game up and running. Like it's running beta tests. Like so, this guy does mean business. So I do know that much. And I
Well,
should have figured with the Zed community and everything behind it, I should have been
they
like,
would have
damn it,
gone for it. Yeah.
should have been like $190. Again, ETH and blah, 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 wrapping ETH and fuck my life. I hate it.
Hey, by the way, speaking of projects, what happened to Foodium? Did we get a soccer club?
The giveaway. Well, he's running the giveaway for like another week or some shit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. He's gonna make us. He's gonna make
It's over
us
like a
sweat
couple
it out.
streams. Yeah, it's over like a
Gotcha.
couple streams. But
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that's
I
fair
was
enough.
watching him stream Foodium, and it seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I didn't quite understand it all because I didn't get on there right away. But you know, all these things, we're all looking for games. We're looking for things that are fun, right? Like that's what this all comes down to. It doesn't always
Yeah.
have to be about money.
I'm gonna promote this shit right now, even though I'm gonna regret it because I didn't fucking buy it.
What? Foodium? The race
No,
car thing?
well,
Yeah.
Foodium, yeah, too. But Tony Dolce is interested because, like I said, it does.
For sure.
So
Yeah,
if you
that does
told
actually
me,
sound cool. Yeah.
yeah, if you told me just take Zed Run and put motorbikes in, like futuristic
Yeah, that's a
neon
good
motorbikes,
fucking idea, actually. Now that
it
I think
actually
about
makes
it.
more sense than fucking
It
horses
does.
running in a straight line. You know?
Well, no, it's kind of
So,
cool. It's a good idea. I mean, it really is.
yeah. But I mean,
Doesn't
like I
mean it's
said,
gonna be
there's like,
successful, but yeah.
yeah. I mean, like I said, there's like lobbies open already. I don't know if I really want to do this on stream.
Oh, what
Let me
is it?
see.
Oh.
Plus, like again, like I'm almost a little skeptical of what's tied to my account.
Oh yeah,
Like I'm giving this site access to my account now.
Oh yeah, that's a little scary. I just lost it.
And I have
fuck.
You know, I got shit in my accounts now. I got like horses from other platforms. I have, you know.
You should probably keep some stuff separate. Like, are you talking about adding this to the MetaMask and all that? I'd fucking keep. I thought you did.
Yeah, well, I do, but I don't. So, for instance, certain projects, like, I don't want to use any alternate account because it's my primary account.
Right.
But when I get involved in projects like this, I probably should do it at first on my alternate account.
And then
it's like you buy these things on ETH and shit, and then it costs me fucking another $40 to transfer the damn NFT.
I
on my
know
other account.
that's the worst part.
But yeah, I don't know. I basically use my alt account for the too good to be true moments. You know what I mean? So
right. I just don't get why we have to pay money to transfer to our own like cold wallet or like to me that just I get it, I guess, but I don't get it. Oh, there's
Well,
that
because if I own
777. Fuck.
Well, because if I own two accounts, technically I'm not transferring it to my own wallet. I'm using the blockchain to send it from one address to
Right.
another.
I feel like
Now, what they need to do is they need to do things like you keep talking about, where I can protect my asset.
you can
You know
lock
what I
it
mean?
down. Yes,
Like,
totally.
yeah, exactly. Put a lock on it. I'm talking like 74 factor fucking authentication.
Right,
You know
right.
what I
You
mean?
got to ask my dead grandfather if you
Yeah.
can take it. Totally.
Like I have to take a picture of myself with today's fucking newspaper. You know?
Yeah, I think that would be I think that's what they need to do, but I don't see them doing it because who's gonna regulate that? Who's gonna unless you could put it in your smart contract, like this cannot be sold now. Could you add something to the contract that's already there?
I mean,
Like an
some of these new
addendum. What if you
ones.
could add an addendum to the smart contract that says I do not want this being sold?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of like what a mutable X kind of does is like the mutable stuff.
Right.
But yeah, it's a house. The waste of gas fees, super annoying. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, want to be safe, right? But
Right, but you don't want to waste your money because you're actually
it's
trying to make some money, right?
almost like when they try to sell me insurance on crap that I know I don't need.
Right.
You
It
know, would
happens
you like the
all the
2-year extended plan on this toaster? And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure the toaster will be fine for 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right. But if it's like I bought a TV from Best Buy and I'm like, well, at 4 years and 360 days, I'm gonna shove a hammer, or slam the screen with a hammer or something like that and get my money back, right?
yeah,
You want to do it.
TV, I'll buy into it depending on how much I paid for that TV. But I typically get my TVs on sale. So I never find the value there. PCs, I laugh when they try to give me the extended warranty because I mean, let's the laptop, I can fix
Oh, I was
anything
gonna
on a
say
broken PC.
I
So
bought HP in 2010 and they don't even offer the 4-year warranty anymore. Yeah, I need insurance for my desk house. It's funny. Uh, uh,
uh,
yeah. So,
your car
I
warranty is almost
yeah,
up.
I bought a 4-year warranty, and at the very end, I'm like, it was really getting bad, and they completely replaced it. Completely, it was the best. I mean, I got a laptop for basically 10 years, and I think I probably paid a lot. I probably paid like $300 for it. Might have been 250 actually at the time. It was certainly worth it though. Well worth it.
Like I said, laptops can be cost effective to get the insurance or whatever the warranty plan because
Mhm.
if you're bringing your laptop, out to work and traveling with it, and it's in a car, it might be in direct sunlight. There's all sorts of things, right?
That can go wrong, right?
But the reason why I laugh on desktops is because I'm like, man, there's no shot. Like because depending on what it is, like for me, it's usually a graphics card. Like I normally fry my graphics card.
Right.
But that's okay because most people need to upgrade the graphics card. We do shit like I do with gaming and graphics and animation. Like you have to update it every couple of years anyway. So
Right.
when it burns out, why would I want to get the same model? And I'll just get myself like now I got to kind of upgrade to like a 3060. I'm still running a 8 gig 1070, I think. So shit, it might be a 1060. And this thing still pretty much does whatever the hell I ask it to. So
Yeah, only a couple times has your computer tried to explode.
well, yeah, don't ever do anything during a Windows update.
That
That's
right.
first and foremost. Which I'm still pretty adamant was the issue that day.
Let me I'm done fucking sniping. Got a headache. Not gonna do that anymore. Let's get our let's see. Here, here, here. Look how cool I made it not look.
Uh,
All right. Yeah, probably half of that nobody can see anyway, so I'm gonna unplug that. And I am good. Man, I'll tell you what, looking at your tablet for what, an hour? Not quite an hour for like $4, maybe $7 in profit if I sell this other one. Not worth it. Not fucking worth it.
yeah, the chiropractor bill alone just to fucking fix those freaking enraged neck muscles.
Yep, right. See, Haas, you got it right. I just gave up too. It's just, but yeah, I knew you'd sell that at $5.99. Basically, you'll get people that'll be like, I want that, but I'm going to hold off until they keep lowering it. So sometimes you got to just stop lowering it and just keep listing it. So that's how this thing
Oh,
works.
and by the way, real quick for Tony, it's I realize the top of my screen's always cut off. DNA, DNA Racing.run the game.
Oh, let me end this poll because nobody cares. Let's see.
He was like, "What's the game?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I just showed it."
Let me see. I'm actually really excited about tomorrow's drop.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping. Well, I guess I'm hoping for the Barbasol can. I would sell it and get the
and rebuy it.
Mr. DNA.
Right.
Well, I'd get it. I'd sell it and get the Mr. DNA, or sell it and get the Mr. DNA and computer if possible. But see about that.
Nobody cares about the dyno. Although, I mean, I guess you'd like it. The computer, there's what, $13.93. Virus is $13.93, and Barbasol's $9.93. Yeah, man, I don't know. That should do pretty well. I just don't. What do you think it's going to end up at? I don't know if this is something that's going to be like 200 or like 80, or is it going to be crazy and be like 500? It's just whoever's moving the market that day. I just don't know.
I don't know, man. $25.
Not professional. The computer, man. Look, I mean, that just, to me, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Because that's iconic to me. I thought that was a funny part in the movie. And
yeah, I'm just not in the business of
Tony, don't say that's a good question. I think it comes down to that we're old. I'm obviously older. But so this movie at the time was massive, right? So it's still around Terminator 2 time.
Yeah, I just watched it like a year ago. Not even.
Yeah, I mean, it still holds, I'm not as big of a fan as the new stuff. I like the old version. It was very good at the time. These were iconic moments in the movie. These were the moments that I was like, yes, like you remember them. They were funny. That's why I really like the PC. So probably have no reason to be excited if you're younger. But yeah, I mean, Dane K, you might be right. It could go under retail. I have a feeling it's not, just because I think a lot of the whales and a lot of people who are excited are older and they'll just buy these out. But not financial advice, and I could be wrong, and I have been wrong before. So actually, if they're under retail, oh my God, if I could, other than the Barbasol, I can't see that's not going under retail. The others, I doubt. Maybe the Dino. I don't know if I care about the set or not, but I do want the 2 ultra rares and secret rare. So yeah, you might be right. Maybe if it's 2 times, I'll probably buy it. I will probably buy it. I don't know. What do you think, Mo? I just feel like they're going to do better.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think poor little Dilos probably have a hard time. I think the computer might do all right. Mr. DNA, I think will be probably do pretty good. The Barbasol might do decent, but I don't know.
It's a secret rare people want, right? Like the funny thing is, you asked me 10 years ago, am I buying a Barbasol freaking can for $25? That's a JPEG.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. Like, if you're trying to set up the Veve versus first IT department, right, and like tech support, office. I mean, you've got to have computers, right?
Right.
So I mean, there are no computers inside the Veveverse. So you get your hands on this bad boy. What is that? Is it like an IBM? Looks like an IBM.
I mean, it's pretty old. Yeah, back then, I mean, what would it be? It's not even a gateway or anything like that. It'd have to be IBM or
it'd be like IBM
or it's not the Radio Shack. It's not. So we'd have to go back into the movie. You could probably find out exactly. But yeah, I don't know what these are going to be. You bought a 23 gem pencil. I actually bought a 23 gem pencil. Yeah, and that is crazy. Yes, I agree. What is it at now, though? I think I saw it was at 32. But I agree. Like, there's things we buy and it's laughable, right? Like, if this doesn't work out, there could be plenty of memes and stuff like that
Things you buy is laughable. I don't buy anything laughable.
Oh no, I do. Well, you're gonna buy a
Keep
pencil
me out of it.
tomorrow.
That ain't laughable.
I hope you're right.
I'm getting a freaking desk out of it, man.
Wrecked on the pencils. It's crazy at 32. Well, imagine what these are going to be once the utility's over. Like once you got your desk, they're going to be worth $1.
Yeah, the pencils burn.
Yeah, they burn.
That's why you got to buy more pencils to put them in the damn pencil holder.
I mean, if it's like anything else where you build it, people are going to buy the pencils or craft it. They're going to buy the pencils.
Damn it! Should have been buying these at 22. I told you. I told your ass.
I bought one at 23. It's going to go back down. I mean,
we should have bought. Yeah, no shit's going to go back down. What goes up must come down. That's what I'm talking about. We could have made like, it could take all my Iron Man profits. I could have spun that into like another $50 of profits.
You mean if you bought
another freaking drop? Yeah, if I just stacked them at 22.
I don't know. I feel like that's too risky. You never know what's going to go on, and you may not even be able to sell it at 34. You may have to.
Worst case scenario, I have a full collection of pencils.
Let's see. Might be worth buying.
Who else can build shit out of pencils? Nobody.
Let's see. Pencils at 25 would have been a great buy. They're about 35. Yeah. So I mean, it's going to be as we get closer to a drop that gives you pencils, and tomorrow's a pencil drop, they're going to go up. And then as people forget about it, because don't forget, I don't think the desk comes out until December 31st, or am I incorrect on that? I think you can build. I think you can build the desk with the pencils until December 31st.
Correct.
If I remember correctly. So are all these pencils going to come out in this month, next month, and then we're done, and then that's it? Is that how it's going to work? Hey, DB Crypto, thank you for dropping by. Got a fellow Cryptoys ambassador in here.
DB Crypto, what up, DB?
Yeah, I don't know. So if you can, is the desk not going to drop until December 31st? And you can
no, you'll get the desk. Yeah, it'll be like the gauntlet. You do the craft, bing bang boom, you get the drop. You get the thing.
Yeah, but on the gauntlet, you can still do the gauntlet, but you can't get the Thanos, right?
Correct.
So that was the thing with that. So what are you not getting if you mint this later?
Well, you just run out of time because they put a time limit on this one.
Yeah, that's going to be weird how that's going to work. Oh, you're only allowed one desk per account. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, well,
that is interesting. They've never done that before.
That's spicy. I like it.
Now, does that mean you're only allowed to receive? You can still buy a bunch, but you can only get one airdrop. Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
So, but I can see whales being like, I'm going to grab all the pencils of the lowest, the one that gives out the least amount of pencils, and totally C block everyone from getting a desk.
Yeah. That's why I hoped.
Not 6 hours.
That's why I'm hoping. That's why I'm hoping that BB floods the market with these drops. Again, I got screwed on the second one.
Right.
No, this is not the Cubathon DB. That'll be on August 25th. 8 days from now. Oh, shit, a week from now.
Is it a week? Oh my lord, it is. I think DB Crypto is coming on too. I think he said he would come on. Oh yeah, we got to get working on our stuff. Shit. Yeah. All right. Well, I've got some time this weekend, whatever. Well, I got to get you those pictures and stuff. Got a few things to do today, but yeah. I just don't like something that's going to be open for months, right? Like, you're going to be able to, make this desk for the next 4 months, 3 months, whatever. I don't know. I don't like that. That's weird on the market. I don't think that's good on the market. Now, if you can't get it until then, that would be interesting.
Yeah. DC drop is open, by the way, chat. For the two of you who care.
Yeah, let me get right on that one. We're doing. I gotta check something real quick.
Did Veve release the mint count for Lion King yet? Probably not, right?
No, but it should come out maybe today.
Yeah, like another. Usually do it late afternoon, like 4 or 5 o'clock. Because I mean that's gonna be the next pencil, right? So
right.
So I
Well,
gotta buy
that's
the
right.
pencil
Is it gonna
tomorrow.
be now? It's any one of the collectibles, so right? So it doesn't even matter. It just says, is it gonna actually be lower mint size? And that's gonna be interesting to find out if it is.
Well, I'm saying as the entire
Or-
collection, if the entire collection mint size is smaller than Frozen, then
Right.
I really want to get this on the drop because I don't feel like paying a premium for another fucking pencil.
Right. That's
If
funny.
something tells me I'm already paying 33 to freaking 40 tomorrow for the second one, so fuck my
I
life.
think I think you'll be
Thanks,
able to get them for 23. You'll be able to
thanks,
get 'em.
Batman.
Right.
Um,
I mean, thanks Batman, and thank your casino.
yes.
You only get the pencil for minting, so that's the problem, right? You
The real
can't.
question is,
Yeah.
when can I thank my horses?
Why did you get a win?
No, I've been getting my ass kicked. I'm ready to shut down the old barn. We got like 13 new horses hitting the track in like 11 days. So
Just breed and
well, I'm
keep
gonna
going from there.
race, but I'm gonna shut down my original runners here. But
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it is kind of weird that they did that. You couldn't buy the item and still get it, buy it in the aftermarket and by a certain time get it. But it's an interesting play to make you actually go for it to get the pencil. It's not a bad play for them.
It's brilliant. No, it's
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. I mean,
You know
because
what I'll tell them though? They screwed up a little bit. They should have tied it to worst drops. Because outside of the Wreck-It Ralph, I probably would have went for Frozen anyway to go for Olaf because that's a cool freaking animation.
Right.
And I probably would have gone for Lion King anyway. So, and I probably would have gone for the Aladdin. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying they could have tied that to shitty drops, and I probably still would have tried to do it.
You probably would have did right. It could have been like the more obscure Disney stuff. Yeah, Aladdin, is that going to be the final frontier for our third wish? Right. I love your idea of the genie. Like you could put them in there and get your third wish.
Bro.
If they took your advice, oh my God, they would change. They would change the collectible market, the digital collectible market forever. That'd be classic.
That would be insane. Like that would turn shit upside down as far as like future utility and like because they keep saying they have to announce the utility, right? And I get that.
Only for certain companies, but
right, but Disney and Marvel are the companies.
Right.
So what if they can still because listen, they never announced the burning on the original Marvel collectibles that were used in the Thanos, right? They never originally announced that. They always said it was kind of like burning, but on those specific ones they never did. What if they can retroactively go back and attach to one of their releases? So, okay, drop the genie.
Right.
And like you just said, if you get the genie and you own the lamp, kind of like that old Matt Gondrick, was it?
Right.
Gondrick,
yeah. Where you put it, Matt Gondick or whatever. Where
Gondick, where it's side by side and it like started interacting, right?
Yep.
So what if they announce it with the genie to retroactively go back and tie into the lamp? So they are still announcing it, you know what I mean? But it wasn't announced at the time of the lamp. So I don't know if they can get away with that as like some sort of like, future utility of how things would be used. That would be sick.
Heck, what if it's not even a third wish? If you can
what if
get
it just
the
goes
genie to go in the bottle and then come back out.
Dude, exactly.
That would be
suck them in the lamp. That's what we said last time. Exactly.
That would be would be epic.
That would be insane.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh, the lamp prices would go crazy.
Oh, they would go crazy. It would show.
And
it would again show people the utility of these things, and maybe people care and don't, but I think that would be epic.
Oh shit! I can't wait to see the Aladdin drop. To be honest,
yeah, now we're gonna have to see what it's gonna be, right?
Well, because I want the genie and I want the flying carpet. I want what's his face? The freaking bird. I always forget the freaking bird's name. Yoro or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoever was voiced by Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah,
like
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. Like there's so many, man. Holy shit. Yes, and the people that held the lamp since the beginning on the drop, like yours truly here.
Like me too.
You too.
You know which one?
You have your original one that you got?
Dude, I've not only have the original one, I also have 88. So I've got a very lucky one for the Asian market.
Release.
It's actually for me because I'm excited about having the lucky number 8888. So yeah, I mean, I would love that if they did that.
God,
We
just
shall see.
imagine a flying carpet,
Yeah,
interactive
that's what
flying
you're saying.
carpet that
Yep.
is pilotable, just like the vehicles were, and that would be like something you might be able to roam around on inside the Veveverse. Oh my lord, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
Yeah. I did buy
it's
the
crazy.
888, but I did get the one. Like I said, that was the day I proposed to Shelby Cobra. As somebody said, it
Oh,
was my Taco Bell proposal. It was
huh.
still fun. It was classic. But yeah. I'm just trying to check here. I've seen if Veve did release anything on the Lion King, and we do not have an update yet. So sometimes they do it. They're going to do it tomorrow. I can almost guarantee they'll just do it tomorrow. They'll give us the update.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, nothing updated. So yeah, we'll see. My lord.
Somebody bought this cute little white horse finally. I was looking at it, man. I'm like, I just don't. It's only like $30. I just think I don't have any money to be wasted on another horse. It's
Yeah,
such a
I mean
beautiful horse for $30. The bee horse, though.
you've got a good thing going. No need to like water down what you have, right? Like maybe it would be better, maybe it wouldn't,
Well,
but that's the
well, it
thing.
works if you have multiple fillies or mares that don't share bloodlines. Like, it actually could work to my advantage. Like, for instance,
Because you could get lucky, right? Like you could breed it and maybe you get some trait that comes out.
well, because I have 3 right turf firm fillies. Because my one filly bred 2 fillies miraculously in the first 2 months from like one of the best horses in the game. He won the first virtual Kentucky Derby. So I have 2 fillies that are an A plus with that. So I could, in theory, breed that bee with them 2 every month for $10.
Right.
And I'd probably only get like an A minus or an A potentially, but they share the same bloodline. So I actually couldn't breed the babies together because the grandparents would still be related. But if
Right.
they didn't share the bloodline, that little cheap horse would work because then you breed one pair over here and one pair over there for $10 each, and you could breed those babies together because they don't share the bloodline.
Right.
You feel me? But that doesn't actually work in my scenario because
Well, like I said,
they all share the same mom, basically.
you've got a good thing going. You don't really have to do that. Just giving you guys, let's see, I'm just checking out the comic here. Let's see where we're at. Not that
Yeah,
anyone cares anymore.
tomorrow.
Floor 222. And that secret rare, I think I saw up on the screen you had when it was at 50. That would have been a good buy, but it's
I
not
had to
50
refresh.
anymore. It's
No.
65. That would have been a good buy. Quick flip 1923 secret rare for 73 actually is not too bad considering that's Disney. Not financial advice, but it makes me think I almost want to get it. Shoot, I better not.
Is that a minty fresh number?
That is a minty that is Disney's birthday. I always
Wow.
like that. And on a secret rare, it's only 8 above floor. But it is Pit Fan 66 is selling it, and he is a flipper. So if you buy that, that's going to be one you're going to be holding. And right now, I don't know if I really want to hold this. There's too much stuff tomorrow that I want to get and this weekend, and I got about 400 gems that I can put towards that, and I don't want to water that down. So yeah, it's starting to move up to 230. So, all right. I think.
Oh, I got in. I got in to buy the comic. I'm so excited.
Imagine that. Did you only have one thing open?
Yeah, I probably got in right away too.
Imagine that.
I do want to see the floor price on Bat Cows.
Oh yeah, let's go check the floor price. And
Probably
get going here in a second.
Get out of here because we probably got a couple things we got to discuss before.
Yep. Before then, I have to go do my stuff because I got to go up and clean up a little bit for the crappy sofa.
Yeah, I actually had a nice little slot hit this morning, so I'll probably go spin for a little bit, hang out with the girl, and then I got to get cracking on some stuff that we're going to talk about.
Yep.
Price at the moment is coming back down, $429.
There you go. Well, maybe we have. Like I said, I asked in the community. Somebody said yes, you're going to get on the comic, but then he was like, nah, maybe not. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and you got to be careful too, because there's a lot of people that want to block people
Right.
from getting access to this. So they will tell you if they've been holding the back house since day one, they could be like, no, of course you're not going to get it. It was a snapshot, and you know, what they should really do now that I think about it is only give access to people who bought it on the original mint, the
Right.
true
Right.
bat cow holders. And I'm like, yeah, okay, relax, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
That would not be good.
Let's not gatekeep. Let's not be a complete asshole here.
Well, I at least got my free MLB pack from Candy. That's worth 5 gems or $5, whatever.
Yeah, did you redeem it?
Yeah, what team did you do?
So against my better judgment, I took the Yankee pack. I didn't open it. Right, I got the Yankee pack hoping for Judge or hoping for the other young dude. But honestly, I feel like everybody should be taking the Angels.
Yes, that's what I got. Otani.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
that's what I did. Shh! Don't tell anyone. I feel like that is exactly what I did. I mean, who else that's better than Babe Ruth? I mean,
there isn't. There isn't.
Designated hitter. I mean, that's insane. That's insane.
Like I said, I said it when I grabbed the pack. I was on the phone with my homeboy. And I was like, listen, I was like, I should probably be picking the Angels right now, but as a Yankee fan, I don't want my girl freaking chopping my dick off. Let me just grab the Yanks.
Cardinal, in St. Louis, Cardinals, it's a huge family here, even though we suck. And same with the Yankees, the 2 best teams ever and are just been sucking.
Oh, yeah, we're having a rough time this year for
sure. Right.
And Judge so just came out and ran his mouth or something. I got to look into that.
And I was thinking, like, man, do I want to get the Braves or do I want to do the Angels? Like, and I'm like, no. Let's go for best player. Let's go for best, chance.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that because that's exactly what I got. I was like, I thought that was the play. So,
well, I hope you get an Otani.
I didn't open the pack. I don't think I'm going to open the pack.
I'm not going to open mine for a bit. There's really no point. But I do own quite a bit on Candy to begin with.
I mean, like I said, the MLB, candy, but I own that baseball they gave away for free. That's it.
Yeah, I got the baseball. I got some cards. I got a lot of Stranger Things stuff. I have a lot of weird random free drops they've given me. The college program, the Getty images is on there now. I have WWE stuff that I think actually went up a little bit.
Images.
Yeah,
that's an interesting play right there. That's.
Yeah, and Hans actually said it. I wasn't even sure. I was going to say that, but I wasn't sure. You would also have Trout.
Right,
as a secondary option to pull, and I'm sure his card is valuable too. So,
I can't believe you said that because I was like, that was exactly what I thought was the right play.
My name's not Mo Guesses, you know what I mean? Like I know what I should be doing, but I don't always follow my advice.
Right.
That's why I took the Yankees. It was like a homer. It's like a homer play, Like I know the Jets can beat the shit out of this team, but I'm not going to put a bet on the Jets because I just don't bet on the Jets. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I don't even.
I'll lose out.
I don't even have a team. I don't even. Damn Rams. That's a whole just upsetting subject here in St. Louis. It's very
well, upsetting. And we are going to get out of here, but I would like to do some sports related stuff. I keep saying it. I just, I have about as much time for that as I do anything else. But yeah, on the sports front, I was telling everybody to be very careful on Rainmakers. Like, don't go all in this year. Like,
right.
And my boy kind of started throwing a lot of money around buying elite cards. And the elite cards, I think, are still a good buy because they share the same pool from the course of a season of like the X amount of elite cards that'll come out. The core is in the rare cards. They don't. They keep getting reprinted every time a new set comes out. So you have like a set of like 500 for the first. Now, like the new core set has 1,200, and then the one that comes out the first week of September is going to have another 2K. So my boy thinks he's doing a good job. Like, well, they're going to go up, and he is right. They went up a little bit, and then like I was like, be careful because you're going to have 8 to 10x the supply and no new players. So the price is going to have no choice but to come down. And he just couldn't quite understand the concept. But he quickly found out when they shadow dropped a brand new set of cards on Rainmakers like yesterday or the day before.
And he got effed.
And he was like, bro, prices are tanking. Prices are tanking. Not the elites, you know what I'm saying? But the rares
Right,
and the
but
fucking,
just
the
overall,
rares
and
and the cores.
you just
Because
have to
they,
be
oh
careful.
my
I
God.
mean, you can't. If you think you can guess this stuff, you can't, unless you're in these like, seedy, buying groups and stuff that are moving markets. You can't get. I mean, you can try to guess. I've tried. It's just
Well,
best to be careful. You got to be super careful. Don't think you know more than you do.
right. But in football, at least fantasy football here, in Rainmaker's regard, right?
Right.
Every other marketplace, everything else is all speculation.
Right.
Rainmakers, you could actually use your real knowledge of football
Sure.
and
Sure. Of
how the
course.
schedule works and how utility will work throughout the season to basically predict the value and then cash out. Because I called the top on basically every sale of mine last year.
Right.
Like I said, we landed the legendary on the drop. Me and my uncle flipped it for 3K, and we both split that. Then I was buying legendaries for like 150, flipping them for 9.99.
Yeah, that's
Again,
insane,
just
man.
just just playing that that mental game of like, oh, it's just under 1,000. This is a number 12 pick on the the Lions. Jamal, what's his face? Williams. I always forget his first name. I get messed up. James Williams. Yeah, but now he's suspended again this year.
right.
So I'm so glad I sold out on him. You know what I mean?
Man, I
And
can't
all these
believe you
other
got that much on there.
quarterbacks. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
See,
Well,
that's
bro,
the
the
thing. A lot of this
tournaments.
stuff, if you were
Yeah.
early and you knew what you were doing, you could certainly make some money on any of these projects.
Well, again, what separates Rainmakers, they have guaranteed tournament payouts every week, and they
Right.
pay out for the top percentile, right? So as long as you're in the top 50, you're going to make thousands of dollars with your elite lineup.
Right.
So my boy going in right now for like $600 to $800 on an elite lineup, knowing what he knows about football and how well we did last year,
Right.
he might make a lot of money. You know what I mean?
But he may not. Right. Like that's the problem.
Well, so let's say he doesn't. A couple guys have bad weeks, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You wait for a Thursday night when they have a showdown matchup, because a showdown matchup, you have to use those guys on a Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday night game. You could only use them in one lineup. So even if a guy is not having the greatest year, you might be able to sell him and get your money back and then some on a Thursday night game. So now you get out of your investment and you find the next guy up. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that watches football knows like running backs that are kind of like in waiting, or young rookie quarterbacks who were drafted but not starting right away, right? You start to put these guys on your bench, pick them up, like Desmond Ridder I picked up for like $50, $30 as an elite. And the second he got the starting job, he went to 270.
Yeah, right.
So I made 9x my money in like a week or 2 weeks because I follow the practices. I saw he was getting more reps. I saw they were talking about him. You know what I mean? And we just started flipping this into money.
Yeah, if you know the market and you know the players and all that, you can certainly.
But where else can you do that? That's my point. Like,
right.
What other NFT market can you do that? You can't. We have to rely on Veve to put out the Veveverse and actually give us progress.
Exactly.
Or we have to, have hype. You know what I mean?
Well,
Rainmakers, you're just basically playing a game of fantasy football and making a shit ton of money with NFTs.
Well, I think we're going to have to maybe end on that because I just got a message and I got to talk to you real quick.
Let's do that.
Everyone,
almost.
Yep. I appreciate everyone dropping by. You don't have to be here, but you decided to be, and we appreciate it at Skin and Bones. Mo knows, and I really do appreciate you coming by. We're going to do the drop tomorrow. And then we're going to go from there and see what happens. Maybe OG Vault will stream this weekend. I'm sure he'll do the Lion King. I'm not sure about Saturdays, but anyways, we will see you tomorrow, and I will let you take it out, Mo.
Yep, same old spiel as always. Chat, appreciate you guys. VE, you the man. Appreciate you coming to hang out, and we will catch you guys on the flip, if not the drop zone tomorrow.
Yep.
Be kind, rewind. Tell somebody you love them. Hate's an ugly color, don't wear it. Peace.
See ya.